Well, make your way over to the kitchen, Larissa, because we are with best-selling author Danielle Walker, who's here to show us how to make the perfect summer shrimp salad. This looks so good. Welcome back, Danielle.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.
I always love being here.
I want to remind everybody, last time you were here, we were celebrating your book, Eat What You Love, and you made these really healthy pizza pockets. Guess who went home and made them for his family?
I'm so proud.
This guy right here, I did.
So great.
And they were a big hit.
That's awesome.
And this is what I love about what you put out there, is that you really try to put a healthy twist on things that we all love, our comfort foods, right? That's the point.
Yeah, that is. That's the whole point of the book and kind of everything that I create. I have 3 kids too, and I still like to enjoy the things that I grew up eating, so I always am trying to recreate them in a healthier fashion. I don't want to just do without them.
Do your kids eat the salad?
They do, actually.
You need to come to my house.
They're not big shrimp fans, so I sometimes will substitute things for them. Like they prefer chicken or salmon, actually.
Okay, well, that's still pretty impressive.
I love shrimp, so.
All right, Larissa has landed, everybody. Shirley is also there with Debbie at the counter. Okay, guys, doesn't this look great?
We can't wait to eat it.
Yeah, exactly right.
We'll get it to you.
Okay, so we're going to start with the dressing and the marinade, which is both, right?
Yeah, you use it for both, which is the best part.
We got a little basil and a little garlic in here?
Basil and garlic.
Okay.
And the best thing about the food processors, there's no chopping involved, and that's why I throw it in there. It's just like throw it all in there, let the food processor do the work.
Fantastic.
So, so then we'll just add olive oil, some champagne vinegar, and a little lemon juice. You can just pour them all in.
Pour them all in there?
And the other thing about a food processor, you don't have to wait for it to emulsify. You're not like whisking, trying to get the dressing to come together. It just kind of all comes together.
Good. Sorry, that was, what vinegar was that?
That was champagne vinegar.
Champagne vinegar. Could you use my favorite apple cider vinegar?
Absolutely, yeah. We'll change the flavor ever so slightly, but yes, you
okay,
definitely
very
can.
good. And you want to just pulse this together?
Yep, go ahead.
But while you pulse, I know this recipe actually spawned from your love of pesto and your beautiful home garden.
Yeah, I love pesto. I put it on pretty much everything. I just think it adds to any food.
But yours is a special pesto.
Yeah, it's special. There's no dairy in it. Also, it comes together in a food processor. But yeah, we always have an abundance of basil growing in our little backyard garden, and so it's kind of just an easy way to use it and to not let it go to waste. And it's just super flavorful.
I'm going to pour some all over the cutting board too.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And you didn't put any pine nuts or anything in there?
No, nothing in there. For the dressing, I mean, if I was making pesto, just regular pesto, I put little pine nuts in it. But yeah, this is kind of just a similar taste, but more of a vinaigrette. And you can add a little salt and pepper there. So we've marinated our shrimp with about half of that dressing. Okay. And we'll save the rest for our salad. And then if you have extra, you can store it in the fridge for a couple of weeks.
You see, that's what I love. You actually gave me that tip as well with the pizza dough when I made those pizza pockets. So you make a little bit of the extra and you just keep it. How long would it last? And how do you prevent that kind of film from coming over top of it?
So with pesto and like this dressing, if you put a little layer of olive oil on the top, just like a ½ inch, it'll actually lock in all the air, so it'll keep it from oxidizing, so it won't turn brown. So you can actually keep it in the fridge for a couple of weeks if you have that layer on. Yeah, and then just break through the layer and use it.
How long
do it again?
Do you marinate the shrimp for?
The shrimp is really easy. If you were doing chicken, I would say overnight would be great, but 15 minutes. I mean, but if you want to get it out of the way in advance, make it the day before and just keep it in the fridge.
Does it make a big difference marinating it overnight? I mean, what's the what's the deal? Give the lowdown.
I think it does for chicken and for beef. It helps to break down a little bit of the protein, and then also that marinade kind of soaks into the meat. But with shrimp, they're so little, they just really don't need a lot of time. And the marinade really sits on top of the shrimp, so you're still going to get that flavor. So we're using an indoor grill here. If you want to lace them onto a skewer or use a basket, you can put them out on your regular grill. My husband loves his big green egg. It's like the smoky flavor.
Exactly right. I was just going to say I'm a barbecue guy myself, so good to know.
Yeah, but you know, this is really nice because you can make this when it's raining out or if you don't want to light up the grill. So we'll just kind of toss those over, and then we already have some cooked here. So.
And how do we know when they're done?
So they're going to turn pink. So right now they're kind of that gray color. You want them to turn pink, and you want the tail to also turn pink, but you don't want to overcook shrimp. Just like, you know, a minute or so on each side, depending on how hot your grill is.
And then you let them sit for a little bit too,
right?
Just
you want them to cool just a little bit so they don't wilt your lettuce greens there. But they don't need to cool very long. I mean, they're so small. It's like,
I don't know if you know this, Danielle, but a very fancy restaurant in Beverly Hills serves a salad exactly like this.
I did not know that.
It's very expensive.
I think they read Eat What You Love. I think that's what happened.
Well, you can make it for half the price.
Well, that's amazing.
At your house.
So here's the best part is you can kind of put whatever summer fruits you want on it. So we've got tomatoes, avocado, we have strawberries, nectarines, you could use peaches, and then we've got some cashews. Then we're going to drizzle that dressing over it. So really whatever you like, whatever you have in your fridge.
Should I ask for you?
I mean, this is...
How would you feel about macadamia nuts? Because I know Cameron would like to ask you
I love macadamia nuts. It would kind of give it like a little bit of an islandy flavor.
But this looks
maybe some mango if you were going to do macadamia. Yeah, swap up some mango. You just created your own recipe.
Even leave out the shrimp or any protein and just put buffalo mozzarella little balls.
That would be delicious too.
Yeah. You know, one of the things that I love about this salad too, let's just say, you know, a vegetarian or you wanted to cut out the animal protein.
Right.
You could, it almost is substantial enough without the protein. I mean, because it's got a little bit of protein from the cashew or the macadamia nuts. Yeah. And then you've got the good healthy fats from avocado. It's pretty substantial even without it.
Absolutely, yeah. If you're a vegetarian or you just want to serve it as a side salad, you don't have to do the shrimp. I mean, it's super substantial.
You know, Danielle,
the shrimp is fun.
So
Go ahead.
Should we do the?
Yeah, let's do. I would do like maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons.
Even if your kids aren't a big fan of the shrimp, I know they are a big fan of working in the garden with you. Your little girl Kezia, I mean, she's so smushy. I just want to hug her. Look at this.
There she is. Yeah, I use them to help me harvest. She'll be 2 next month, actually, just in a couple weeks. Yeah, so she's really sweet. And you know what? Getting your kids into the garden, they help me plant the seeds, and then they watch things grow. And I'm not kidding. They eat more vegetables than they used to because of that garden. Like they see it grow, so they're willing to try a bite. I mean, we introduced all sorts of new veggies that they had never tried before. So it's really fun, and they'll eat salad. I mean, yeah, it's pretty great because they watch it and they come and pick it, and plus it's just nice to have somebody helping you harvest the garden. You know, I'm like, here, you pick the lettuce.
This is good.
How'd we do, guys?
Really good.
You want to dish yourself up?
Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna have to share this plate. Is that all right?
Oh yeah, that's fine. I've tasted it.
I'm gonna get some good avocado on there. Some tomatoes.
Yeah, and
yummy.
And we've got extra dressing, so you can always serve that on the side too.
Yeah, exactly.
Dressing is
going
all right, get in there, Kim.
Yeah, it's really fresh. The basil just gives it such a great flavor.
How good is that?
Thank you. I'm gonna make
so good.
Yes, good.
Amazing.
Good.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Danielle.
guys. I hope you make it all summer long.